Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stay for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to try out two new products today. The GloWish Bright Light Sheer Concealer and the new Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. I got a free sample of this and figured I would include it in the video because it's a new launch. And for the GloWish Sheer Concealer, I accidentally purchased shade number 6. I meant to purchase shade number 5. Shade 6 is medium tan and shade number 5 is just medium with neutral undertones. So since it has medium in the title for both of them, when I ordered it, I just didn't even think, yeah, I'm tired. We're gonna see if it works, but I for sure want to just at least try it. And then if I do end up enjoying the texture, I feel like I'll really use it, then I'll order my correct shade. Okie dokie, so this GloWish Bright Light Hydrating Sheer Concealer, it retails for $27 and it is a sheer to light coverage concealer packed with skin loving and protecting ingredients that leaves your under eyes looking bright, glowing and refreshed. So it's definitely a light coverage kind of product. It has a radiant finish and this came in yesterday, like late in the afternoon. I did kind of sort of try it out just a tiny bit to see if I could even make it work for this video. And I did notice flecks of like sparkle. So like the GloWish tint, but I don't feel like it's as extreme as that one. And also like the GloWish powder, all of these products have some sort of like sheen in them that looks very glowy. This product also has that. Okay, it says here that it has a 6-month, is that 6 or 8? Oh my gosh, it's a 6-month shelf life and it was made in Italia. I've already swatched this on the back of my hand and I've already blended it on the back of my hand. It is a pretty sheer product. I'm actually going to, here's what the doe foot looks like. Yeah, that's a dark shade. So let me swatch it. There it is. And I'm not going to put this directly onto my under eyes because I am going to sanitize it and send it over to Beauty in the Frizz so she can check it out. Okay, so it's a very thin product and it does sheer out. So if I blend it, see how light the coverage is? It literally feels like I have nothing on my skin. It like sinks into my skin. So I'm hoping the same thing happens on my under eyes. So hopefully it's either going to be exactly the shade that I need or it's going to be just a tiny bit too dark. We are going to go out to eat today, so if it is a tiny bit too dark, I will be taking this off and not doing a wear test. My apologies. And yeah, if it doesn't work out, I'll purchase my correct shade and I'll have to give you all an update. Okay, as you can see, it's an 8 tube. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna pick up the product from there. That way, when I send it over to Ms. Beauty and the Frizz, it's not contaminated. Okay, so I'm going to grab some with my finger. I already put on primers. This rotation is the Maybelline, the one size, because I did get a sample of the one size and I did use my Wet n Wild little serum. Okay. I'm gonna end up getting a lighter shade, I just know it. All right, so this is a Sonia G Mini Base. And let's start with the nose. Yeah, it's definitely a very sheer product. As you can see, I put very little under my eyes. Yeah, I think shade 5 would have worked better, maybe even shade 4, but the shade 4, when I saw Magdalene Janet's review on it, it had like a peachy undertone to it. So I don't know. Okay, but this is blending out so easy. It literally is melting into my skin. It reminds me of the Rare Beauty, and I kind of thought about the Rare Beauty when I saw this product. Okay, so it's nice and blended. Let me bring you in closer. Okay. So the fact that I use the amount that I did, which is very little, I think that's why it looks okay. But I definitely feel like it's a tiny bit dark. Now, of course, I need to add my base product. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lighter shade, but so far I'm enjoying the texture. It actually looks very natural. I would definitely say this is a light, not even close to light medium coverage. So if you have a lot of under eye issues, this product is not for you 100%. You can try putting a color corrector and then putting it on top, but honestly, I feel like this product is meant more for somebody who just wants to refresh their skin and not cover up your under eyes, but just subtly make them not look so bad. Like a veil of concealer. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, here's what it looks like. I actually am really enjoying the texture of it. It's very, very thin, but so far, so good. Okay, now I don't think it's going to look all that bad, but I definitely would have preferred a lighter shade. Okay, I have not set my under eyes yet. I do have the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Powder, and I have a mini, but as you can tell, I do kind of use it. It's a little drying for my personal taste. It's kind of light, so I think it'll help minimize my under eyes looking a little bit darker than I wished it did. Okay, we're also going to jump into this GloWish Luminous Pressed Powder, and I have here 04 Light Medium. This one's a tiny bit on the more tan side than I am, so I'm hoping it'll kind of balance things out. Honestly, if I don't like the way this looks by the end of this video, I'm just going to take it off and put something else, but yeah. Okay, so here is what it looks like. And again, it does have that luminous finish to it. So if you don't like that, I'm not sure how you're going to enjoy this. I feel like the application has a lot to do with whether you enjoy this powder or not. I prefer to apply it with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn JH02. The brushes that came out when this powder came out, they have similar bristles to this. And I feel like that's why I enjoy using this when I use this powder. Okay, so. And I just kind of just buff it in. Now, if you are somebody who needs like full coverage, this is probably not gonna work for you. But for me, I do personally enjoy it. I don't like wearing it with the GloWish tint because it's just a tiny bit too much glow. I do enjoy this powder as like powder foundation. I feel it looks very pretty, very like natural glow. I feel like if you use too much of a dense brush, it just, you look like the Tin Man, you know? Okay, I'm going to bronze up the face a tiny bit. I did purchase another bronzer, but I did a mini 03 Tan Light. I believe the shade I originally purchased is 02. I really have to build up that shade, so I bought a mini of this one. I think this one's going to work better for me. We are going to use it today, but first I'm going to use this Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer as a tiny bit of a sculpting shade, 01 Light. Okay, just a tiny bit, not too much. Now I'm jumping in to the bronzer. This is a Make Beauty powder brush, and for the Kevyn Aucoin, I used the Sigma and Brianna Fox 5. I'm hoping this one I don't have to build up as much. And I'm so glad that they have minis. Oh yeah, much better. Okie dokie, this is what we're looking like. I did go in to the Huda Beauty Stick Blush in Rebel Red. Such a beautiful color. Cannot wait to start picking that up again. And the GloWish Cheeky blush in Caring Coral. Is the second shade. And I just applied it with my Sonia G Soft Cheek, and boy, did it pick up more than enough pigment. Okay, so let's first take a look real quick at the under eyes, and then we're going to jump into the Fenty mascara. Okay, this eye look is coming to my channel soon. I tried to make it as subtle as possible because I'm definitely getting the vibe, which is what I get from these GloWish products. It's a more natural, my skin but better, glowy kind of vibe. Okay, so under eyes are actually looking really good. I did end up putting some powder. I went into the Huda Pound Cake, and I feel like my under eyes are looking really, really nice. I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it. And I just placed an order for my correct shade. Okay, I just feel like I'm not able to use it in the best capacity possible because the shade is too dark, you know? I literally used such a little amount. You saw how much I used. It wasn't that much. Okay, so this new Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara retails for $19. A long-wearing ultra creamy black mascara with a brush that coats every lash for an outrageously thick lifted look. So it's a volumizing kind of mascara. It's supposed to be long wearing. Does it say on here? It has an 8-month shelf life. Honestly, it's so small that I can't even read. All right, I can't read where it was made from. I honestly don't even think it's on this little component. Okay, so this is what the sample looks like. And here is the brush. But I prefer thicker wands when it comes to mascaras, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, the formula is definitely a little bit more on the wet side, so be careful, because I know that kind of makes it easier to get it on your top lid. I know for me it is. And then the fact that it's like a small handle doesn't help. But so far, it's definitely creating length, thickness, what would I say? It's building up nicely. I'm not in love with it after the first stroke, but I feel like once it's been opened for a week or two, I'm probably going to enjoy the formula a tiny bit more. For right now, it's a tiny bit too wet for my personal liking. I do use lash serum, so don't expect the same results that I'm getting, you know, because lash serums help with that. Just being honest, because apparently, you know, that's hard to do so in the beauty space for some people. Okay, don't hate it, but don't love it. And my mind could change. Okie dokie, and here is the makeup nice and done. The mascara, I feel like it's giving me more length than thickness or volume, right? And if you ever feel like your mascara is clumped up or like your lashes are stuck together, just use a little lash separator. This is the one I have. This is from where? Oh, it's a J-Cat Beauty one. I don't even know. Okay, anyways, I turn it over like this and then I use it. It's much easier. I feel like it really gets in there. Yeah, so lash separator. If you don't have one, get one. Okay, for the lips, I have on the Fenty Beauty Lip Sculpt in Fawn and one of the cream lipsticks from Huda. This is in Hustler. I feel that lip combo is so pretty. For my highlight, I went into a Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose. I believe this was limited edition. She restocked it a little bit ago and I shared the link and I think a few of you got it. It's my favorite one that she has ever come out with. Okay, but let's look at these under eyes because I feel they look so good, right? Texture-wise, the way it blended into my skin, it's reminding me of the Tom Ford Stick Concealer because I literally feel like it looks like I have nothing on. Now granted, I do wish my under eyes were a tiny bit lighter. I'm not hating what I'm seeing. I think it looks really good. I think the pound cake powder really helped tone down the color. So I cannot wait for my correct shade to come in. I decided to go for 04 light medium. We'll see how it goes. And like I mentioned, I don't see it right now, but last night when I was playing around with it, it does have a tiny bit of sheen to it, just like the powder that I have on and the tint that GloWish has to offer as well. Okay, but that's going to be it for this video. So far, I'm really enjoying the Huda Beauty Bright Light Sheer Concealer. Cannot wait to get my correct shade so I could really enjoy it. Kara, I'm sending this one to you. If you don't know who she is, go check out her channel, Beauty and the Frizz. I love her, she's hilarious. Okay, and as far as the Rare Beauty mascara, I think it's nice. Did I fall in love with it? No, but I'm going to keep using it. If you are placing an order at Sephora, check if they still have the promo going for this Fenty mascara. Personally, for me, I prefer trying samples, especially of mascaras, before I go and purchase a full tube. I don't use fake lashes, so I'm now going through mascaras like I used to back in the day. Like, geez, I used to buy mascara so often. So yes, so I prefer getting a sample before committing to the full size. So I took advantage and I'm glad I did because I'm enjoying it. I feel like once it's like a week or two old, I might enjoy it even more. But first impressions, it's a good one. It's just I didn't fall in love with it upon first application. And it's okay. It's okay. I might fall in love with it later. All right, my lovelies. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I will definitely wear this for the rest of the day, and I'll put a note down here on how it went, but I have a feeling this is going to wear very well as far as the concealer goes. Like I said, it's reminding me a lot of the Tom Ford, which makes me excited. The GloWish line, it's not for everybody. If you're somebody who does not enjoy minimalistic makeup, the GloWish line is definitely not for you. All right, my lovelies. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, you just being here watching my video, it truly just means so much to me. Okay, well, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, my lovelies, I will see you on the next video. Bye!